passionately free. It ain't no wonder. WrestleShoot podcast. A song to rest under.
Hey, welcome back to another episode of WrestleShoot. I'm Rob. That's Chris. We're here to do a show.
Are you kidding me? That was fucking terrible, man.
What?
Welcome to WrestleShoot. I am your host, Chris Casanova, and the very talented, the beautiful, Rob Wild.
Holy shit, that felt good. Now I see why you like it so much. All right. What's up, guys? You know, Chris, I think today we should do a little spooky October Halloween style shit. What do you say?
Let's do it.
Well, before we do that, speaking of spooky Halloween style shit, let me play this. Fuck yeah, that's some cool shit right there. Make sure to catch us right here for Ghosted every Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, featuring Chris Casanova and Doug Damien, because I quit. This is my last night here.
You're quitting?
Well, I mean, I say that every week, right?
Yeah, but you're still here.
Chris, I put together.
Was that Lindsay Ivan in that? Was that Lindsay Ivan in that video?
I wish she was a ghost that I could see right through. That I wouldn't feel so bad when I give that bitch an uppercut right in her fart box.
Whoa.
Right in the turd cutter.
Wow.
Anyway. So me just showing all my class there. Chris, I have prepared a pretty fun show tonight, I think.
Really? Oh.
Well, yeah, and I know you don't have any forewarning, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to cover some cool supernatural pro wrestling characters in the spirit of Halloween, right? And I'll just let you know, I'll let everybody else know, I went ahead and omitted Undertaker and Kane from this list. Obviously, the Brothers of Destruction are top of the supernatural food chain in pro wrestling. So we took them out of here. But that leaves us 2 extra spots to introduce some people that some of you may have never heard of. So we're going to go over them. I've got a little bit of a description on some of these guys, and we'll just kind of get your reaction. We'll talk about memories that we may or may not have. You might go, who on some of these guys?
Be like Bueller.
So let's get started, and this is the one that I was really looking forward to, okay?
All right.
Boom. Ivan the Rasputin. Oh, yes.
Okay.
I am an Ivan the Rasputin fucking fan, dude. So, I mean, pretty much, he had that long black beard, right? He wore a kilt, and his gimmick was obviously, I am Rasputin, and he showed up, and he was really a big name in the UK. Really, really big in the 70s, and what's cool about this guy is he captured the European Heavyweight Championship, right? And the first thing he did with it was extend a feud that he had with Stu Hart. When Stu was still very young and up and coming, he picked up the feud after he won the belt, and he picked it up at Stampede. So he took it to Canada for his first title defense. That's fucking sick.
Wow. That is interesting. I've only heard of him. I don't know too much about him. I know he's Russian because that's what Rasputin is, right? Russian, right? Am I correct?
Yeah, but he was actually English.
Oh, UK. You did say that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Well, all over Europe, he was very, very well known as a huge heel. He is one, and this is my opinion. This might get some backlash, but He's one of the very few dudes in the wrestling industry who managed to make Big Daddy actually look good. Because I mean, Big Daddy, he was huge in the UK, right? He was a real somebody, but he was god awful,
Yeah, he was terrible. The shits.
terrible. I mean, they had him and Haystacks, and they were like the big feud, Giant Haystacks versus Big Daddy, number 612. It was like Chris Casanova versus Jimmy Rip. It never ended.
Whoa. The long-lasting feud that never ended. It was the same finish. Well, we tweaked it a little bit, but for the most part, it was the same finish or same
But he
thing.
was still a heavy fucking piece of shit for being only 5'1" or whatever the fuck he was.
Yeah, he was like a fucking 300-pounder, basically trying to look.
Yeah, but he actually weighed like 62 pounds. Oh, that guy, it was something with him.
That's with clothes and soaking wet.
Yeah. So I was actually, it's funny. I wasn't a Rasputin fan until I broke. Once I broke and I started really exposing myself to other genres and the old black and whites, because Rasputin did wrestle through colorization. Like he wasn't strictly black and white, and that was it. He spanned the generations for quite a long time.
That's freaking cool.
So I thought that was just a cool way to get started. Now we're going to go with somebody who is going to sound weird to you for me to say that you can relate to, but let's take a look at this fucking guy. Oh, yeah.
Oh,
That's right, the
okay.
Boogeyman. Now, listen, this is why I think you're going to like the Boogeyman. Let's just go ahead and ditch it. We'll call him his name, Martin Wright. Now,
Okay.
we take him down.
It
This
looks pretty
guy's
creepy.
cool because he is a career fitness trainer.
Oh, no shit.
And he happened to get recruited by Booker and Stevie Ray, and they put him through school. And this guy
Oh,
was one of those dudes who's like you in the sense of, I don't give a shit what it takes to make it. Just show me what I have to do to be on TV, and I'll fucking do it. And that's what he did with Boogeyman. Took this unique, wild, ludicrous, way over the top gimmick, and he totally made it work.
wow. No
Now you
shit.
might ask yourself, you might say, self, I wonder if he went back into fitness instruction. He did not. He actually recently signed a WWE Legends contract. And we all know how lucrative those sons of bitches are.
Were they going for like 35,000 years?
Yeah. Yeah, you just keep getting checks. It's fucking fantastic. So good for him. I'm sure he's probably invested his money back into the fitness industry, like Ric Flair buying gyms, things like that.
Right, right. Yeah, that makes sense. Well, good for him, man. That's a hell of a story.
What were your thoughts on Boogeyman? Like, let's take when you first saw him. What was your thoughts?
I don't know. I was like, just another gimmick that's probably not going to last very long. That's what I thought. But he actually was quite good, and the gimmick. I don't know if the gimmick was so much as awesome, but I thought he was a good worker, and the gimmick was probably okay at best. I mean, now we've been with anybody. I think it was just in a different era. Maybe it was like 15, 20 years ago, or maybe in the early mid 90s, it might have gone over more with the gimmick part of it. But
Yeah, maybe. Maybe. I don't know. I
he was
think he was so extreme. He was just supposed to be quick, big money feuds for the big names. And it didn't really
right,
play like that.
right, exactly. But good worker. I mean, shit, he knew what he was doing. So
Big, stiff crowbar motherfucker. He was stiff.
probably had to.
Why does he have to? He's a beast. He's a big, giant dude with a terrifying look. Why does he got to be so stiff? Why? Because Stevie Ray and Booker T trained him. That's why.
Well, yeah, enough said there. Shit.
So, all right. So, yeah. Let me ask you about this one.
All right.
Now,
Ooh.
this in particular is about Sullivan and his satanic gimmick. Let's just not worry about the guy who's next to him who looks like Jake the Snake fucked Lord Zoltan and popped that dude out. Let's just go with Kevin Sullivan.
Wait, hold on a minute. Is that Oliver Humperdinck on the right there?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Yeah, that's how
Wow.
far back this goes.
Damn, it does. Well, Kevin Sullivan looks pretty ripped back then. Shit.
Sullivan was always a little dude, right? So he had to have a good body and he had to be really good in the ring. And I think that he encompassed all of that and he took his natural fucking weirdness and would just start pretty much force feeding it to the promoters. Like, well, I know I'm under contract to be this, but I'm going to do this. And if you don't fucking like it, then my lawyers and your lawyers are going to tie this up and you're going to pay me to sit home. And they're like, all right, come on, let's try it.
Yeah, he was smart as fuck. He knew what he was doing.
Like, what was it? The Dynasty of Doom, something like that, when he had Kamala and Zodiac and,
Earthquake, the shark, or whatever it was.
yeah, the shark. And, you know, it was a terrible gimmick. It was awful, but it played and people wanted to see it. They wanted to see Kamala. They wanted to see Shark and Zodiac get beat up, but they knew Sullivan was going to win.
It was. I mean, at that time, I was in high school when that happened, and all these old legends were fucking in the stable. I'm like, oh, this is cool to see these old guys. That's fucking awesome.
Yeah, fuck
So,
yeah, dude. Fuck yeah.
It played.
All right, so let's see who else we want to pop up here. Let's go with, you know what? I know who we're going to go with here. Let me move
All
this
right.
out of the way. Yeah. This guy I was a giant fan of, and it was a shame when he flamed out, and then of course when he died. But man, Finn Balor and his demon gimmick, it fucking rocked me, dude. It did it for me.
Yeah, this. I mean, I go to the work. He was great fucking worker. Probably one of the best now. But yeah, that gimmick is freaking awesome, man. Just has a great look.
And the thing is, Finn was just such a great fucking worker, and I think the demon went so well for him. Just because everybody in the back would say like, that's actually his alter ego. Like this guy, this body pain, it gives him like this supernatural ability that he doesn't have when he's just Balor. And people really went for it, man. They were into the gimmick because it was a great gimmick, obviously. And then it makes me wonder if that hadn't had been so successful, would this have been so successful?
Oh shit!
I mean, we all know that Wyatt was, he wasn't just a great fucking wrestler, but both sides of his family are legacy wrestlers. So it's obvious that that dude was going to come to the ring with something, right? He wasn't just going to put on a creepy mask and try to build a gimmick around that mask. He did a great job because he was a great wrestler. I mean, for Christ's sakes, he's Rotundo's kid.
Yeah, and Wyndham's too, right?
Well, no, not Wyndham's kid, but you know,
Well, no, that's creepy. I'm trying to think. Didn't like Rotundo marry fucking like Wyndham's sister?
Wyndham's sister. Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. The blood,
Yeah.
it's the blood as a Wyndham or whatever. Yeah, that would be kind of creepy.
Because you look at the two guys, and that you could tell they were very conscious in making sure that they didn't look alike. They wanted to make those two completely separate characters, different personalities, different streaks of bad guy, and they did. And it was fucking great.
Yeah.
But if
She'll-
given the coin toss on that one, Chris, who was the better worker?
I think I have to see the pictures again. I don't know. Like, I know that has nothing to do with work, but maybe the gimmick. Look how perfect that paint is, though. That's just freaking like.
Yeah, well,
perfect.
obviously they paid somebody just like Warrior would pay his makeup artist, and there's nothing wrong with that. He wanted to go to the ring looking your best. This guy would strap on his mask and his gimmick with the striped pants and all that creepy shit, and just go to the ring and genuinely scare you. I think more than Balor did.
Yeah, I would have to go with Balor. Goddamn, he might be the better worker. I think
Might be, yeah.
They're both great workers, but from a psychology and from like
And the size differences too. Like Balor was our size, and we know that Fiend was a monster.
He's a monster. Yeah, I was more psychologically trying more fucking fearful of that guy. Like of Wyndham's fucking kid Wyatt, and just a crazy presence. Like you actually you believed his presence. You're like, oh shit, this guy's not fucking all there, dude.
Something else I can really appreciate about both those guys was when they came all the fucking way. There was no bullshit behind their matches. If they were booked, then you know you were gonna get every fucking dime that you paid for out of it.
Oh yeah, yeah, most
And I
definitely.
also, I'm sorry to keep cutting you off, but I also really
No.
liked that they were both successful under two gimmicks. They were both doing their real name, and they both did the monster gimmick, and they both smashed.
Hell yeah, they did. God, it's tough. It's a tough call, man. It really is. Um, well, it sucks that he's gone now because he's gone way too early.
Well, both of them.
Well, Balor's still alive, isn't he?
Oh, is he? I don't know. I thought he was dead. Maybe I'm wrong.
No, no, I think he's still alive. Let me double check that. I don't know.
Yeah,
You got-
well, I would like to have the answer to that before the end of the show. If you want to Google that while I bring up the next guy, let's look at. Oh, you're going to appreciate this one too. Here, let's do this guy.
He's alive. He's alive.
Is he? Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
I thought he recently did his like he re-signed and then he died. So I'm glad to hear I was wrong.
Yeah.
This
too many people are
fucking
dying.
guy, Leatherface, primarily was Leatherface in Japan. I want everybody watching to know that this is not Leather Fat Terry fucking Black or Telly Blackwood. This
Terry.
poser ass, yeah, this poser ass fucking William Leather Fat Blackwood. This is not him. Chris, do you want to take a guess as to who this actually is? You'll never get it. Don't Google it.
No, I know. I already know it. It's
Oh.
Corporal Kirshner.
Son of a bitch. Yes, Corporal Christian.
Yeah.
God,
yeah.
God damn you. What's up, Ricky? My dude. Man, Ricky's been hanging out with us a lot lately. He's becoming a rider again.
Nice. We
I don't know
need,
what the hell ever happened to Mickey. Mickey dropped off on us.
Yeah, he kind of just goes.
I think the problem is that me and Mickey found a connection politically, and now he couldn't come out on the show and just make it a fuck Robathon like he usually does. He's like, well, no, it's not fun for me anymore. He just doesn't come back.
Oh yeah, because he was all about making fun of you.
I mean, trying whatever
Trying.
that version of it was. But yeah, that was Kirshner. So I
Wow.
just think that's really cool that when I was getting too old, the Kirshner thing wasn't working anymore, and I donned out this Leatherface gimmick, got the rights to actually use the name and the likeness with really relative ease. And he finished out the rest of his career doing that on a Japanese stage where he was getting paid.
Probably way more than these Corporal Kirshner days.
Oh, yeah. No, fuck yeah. He was getting paid more than he was in NWA, for sure.
Yeah.
NWA. And the
WWF.
NAW.
No, he was WF, I think.
Huh?
He was WWF.
Son of a bitch. Chris, I don't like you correcting me on the air, motherfucker. Anyway.
The backstory to him was he was so I guess there was some pushback because he actually was in the military and
Right.
he was a sergeant. And so he wanted to be Sergeant Kirshner, and Vince's like, no, we have a sergeant.
Slaughter. Yeah.
So he's like, Corporal. There's back and forth. So he fucking went with Corporal.
That makes sense.
Yeah. But
No, I was going off on Ivan Koloff in my head. I was going Nikita Koloff, Ivan Koloff, and then Smash was what was Smash's Russian gimmick over there with Nikita?
yeah, he was something. Was
Yeah,
it Crusher
that
or
guy.
something? Crusher or
Kirshner or something.
something? Yeah, he was.
I don't fucking know. But yeah,
Good.
dude, fucking he was good. Yeah, hell yeah, he was good.
Yeah.
So all right, I thought that Leatherface thing was going to have a little bit more impact. I'm feeling a little disappointed now. So let's go with a little comedy, shall we?
Comedy. Wow.
A
Okay.
little comedy here. Let's talk about Roland Reyes. Now, when I say that, does that spark anything in your head? Roland Reyes.
Who?
Okay, one more time. Roland Reyes. Don't Google it. Does that ring a bell?
I don't know. That's why I'm
No,
saying
of
who.
course you don't know, because nobody fucking knows, because it's this guy. The Hulk Hogan molester.
Oh my god.
Yeti. The guy who sexually assaulted the Hulkster. No, don't do it. Leave Hogan alone. No. Let him go, you damn bastard. Yeah, man.
What?
You don't remember this? The
Hold on.
one appearance of the Yeti, Big Show had him in a bear hug, Hogan in a bear hug, and Yeti ran up behind him and just started pelvic thrusting into Hogan's poor brutalized butthole right there. Yeah, you should definitely remind yourself and watch the clip about the Yeti debut. It is fuck, because Show and Hogan are talking to each other right now, going, "Dude, am I getting raped? What's happening right now?"
Yeah, I feel bad for Hulk, man. He's like right in the fucking middle, dude. That's just.
Well, I mean, we say we feel bad for Hulk, but who's to say that he necessarily wasn't into it? Who said that?
To each his own, I guess. I
To
mean,
each their own. Well, we are
yeah.
getting through this list fucking quick, so we better try to slow down a little bit.
Well, did the Yeti ever have matches though? I do remember the Yeti now, but did he actually have
No,
a match? He
no,
never
he
did.
did an appearance. He wrestled under his real name a handful of times,
Okay.
but no. He realized quickly he had no business in the ring when the boys started kicking the shit out of him.
It's not really his fault, right? I mean, the gimmick. I mean, it's not like he came up with that gimmick. It's just he had to do it. He was paid to do
Yeah,
that.
but he still wrestled badly under his real name and got beat up for it.
Oh, okay. So he was a shits all around.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, dude. Like, as I understand it, old Steiner put it down on him pretty good during a match in like Mexico or something.
Rick or
Mexico
Scott?
or Puerto Rico or something weird like that. I don't know.
No, Rick or Scott?
Scott.
Okay, yeah, he's more the head case, so I could see him bucking somebody up.
I suppose that's probably true. So we've only got a couple left. So let's go. Let's go with a talent and a gimmick that I believe was poorly fucking underused, man. What we got here? Cool Scott. Oh, us? Oh, thanks, Ricky. My dude.
Cool, awesome.
All right. A dude who they could have gone a long way with. This is when The Undertaker just suddenly started really working on more of a babyface angle. When the crowd was just like, no, we want to cheer for him, and that's it. And Vince said, who could we get that we could feud with Undertaker and have it really work? And that would be this fucking guy.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Damien Demento. Phil Thies. Let's see here. My research says he's best known for his appearances in the World Wrestling Federation between 1992 and 1993 underneath Damien Demento.
Wow.
He wrestled the main event of the first episode of WWF's Monday Night Raw on January 11th, 93, losing to The Undertaker, and that would in fact be their last. Son of a bitch, get out of here. Chris, I just realized, like today, that that's not Crowbar. I always thought Damien Demento and Crowbar were the same guy.
Oh, they're two different. They're two different dudes.
They are two different dudes.
Wow. Well, I can see they have some similarities. I can understand that.
I mean, I love this guy. I mean, just okay. The look probably wasn't so good because they were trying to go for Supernatural, and instead they went for like Genghis Khan kind of look.
Yeah, with the barbarian fucking black fucking fur. I don't know.
But he was good. Every match that I saw him in, with the exception of the Undertaker match on Raw, which actually didn't go that great, but he was good. He was a good fucking worker who was given, the McMahon special. Give you a shitty ass gimmick when you're a great worker and see if you can float.
Yeah. I think he fell victim though to in that era, right? Around that era, there's a lot of good workers ahead. Yeah, never a dull moment.
We try. Fucking A, we try.
We do our best. a lot of good workers. I'll name a few right now. TL Hopper. I mean, he was a good worker. Shitty gimmick. Freaking Duke was a great worker. At that time, it wasn't a great gimmick. It just was thrown in. I don't know.
I liked him, and you know who else I liked? I liked the Goon.
Oh, the Goon. Yeah,
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 he was good too, but another shit gimmick.
yeah. Repo Man.
Oh, dude, don't get me started. Don't get me fucking started on the Repo Man.
I know you love that gimmick.
God damn, I just can't understand. Why would you take somebody who is by voice 500% recognizable as a half of one of the greatest tag teams ever and turn him into the fucking Repo Man? Why?
uh, it was just at that point. I'm not sure who was writing back then, but it seemed like for like 92, 93, 94, it was like all those terrible gimmicks were thrown in, and Smash
Yeah.
was an unfortunate victim. So I don't know.
I think they just really wanted to keep him working because he was so good. But, like, Repo Man, come on, dude. Just keep him working as Smash.
Yes, Demolition Smash, or just call him Smash.
Yeah, just screw Demolition. Just put Smash in there. Yes. I'm getting myself so upset I'm going to have the shits.
oh, oh. So Damien Demento, great worker, just unfortunate gimmick, fucked him over, and it wasn't sellable. I guess people weren't buying into it, and another Vince
What do you think, Chris? Gene Snitsky.
Gene Snitchke. Wow, what are your thoughts?
Fair.
Yeah,
A fair hand. I wouldn't like nobody. I would buy a ticket to see in the main event on an indie show.
no, I'm probably getting paid like $750 a show.
Yeah, I definitely have to be paid to be at a show like that. So we got two more. So I think I saved some of the. I think I've saved the best two besides Undertaker and Kane for last. Wouldn't it be funny if I put up a picture of Undertaker and Kane next?
That's probably what it is.
It's not. Oh,
Do the reverse psychology on everybody.
I know. It'd be like, motherfuckers, don't ever doubt me. Okay, so we're going to go with this. And I know you're a fan of this guy just like me.
So Rob
Come
Wild.
on, Mr. Heath.
Oh, I thought it was Rob Wild.
We know we're both a fan of Rob. Wait, that's me. Yeah, we know we're both a fan of Rob Wild. David Heath, Mr. Gangrel, got his crack out on the indie scene. He's always been a vampire, right? His whole career.
I think so. He was part of the Blackhearts in before.
He was the vampire warrior.
Yep.
And then he was Gangrel. And then I'm not sure what the real story is. I'd love to ask him right here on this very show one day of how did you get Gangrel to go with you? How did you work that out? Because he took Gangrel over to AEW, right? Well, how did you do that?
Oh, did he really?
Dude, Gangrel's the fucking shit. Dave Heath is the man. He, I think, learned a ton from Luna about how to be a businessman in the wrestling business.
Yeah, I agree. He was great, and we had a chance to book him.
Yeah, for some reason it didn't pan out. I mean, we've had a few opportunities to book him and just never did. I don't exactly remember why.
Well, I know one of the reasons was we had Honky. We got Honky instead. It was during the Spike thing, and Kirk had
That's right. He got him for cheaper than we got Honky. Motherfucking fuck you, Wayne. Son of a bitch.
$750.
Spike fucked you, didn't he? No, Spike didn't fuck us. His wife is sick. $750, motherfucker. Oh, you piece of shit. Honky, I thought we were friends. We are. $750. Oh, son of a bitch. All right. And you know what were we gonna do? And Kirk wasn't calling us back to say, "Hey, I got Gangrel to come down since Spike can't make it." Great, but no, nobody told us till it was too late. We already had fucking Honky parked in his hotel room.
Yeah.
Son of a bitch. Anyway,
Gangrel was great, man. I love the Brood. Was him, Christian, and Edge. That was great when they were the Brood. Love that.
See, what I liked was before the Brood.
Oh,
I liked
really?
when Edge and Christian were the vampire hunters.
Oh,
going after Gangrel. That was my jam. Like, now this is a compelling story. Then when he turns them,
that,
okay, this is a compelling story now to bring in somebody new to bring them back from the dark, and then it just all done with it. Wait, what? Why are you gonna
yeah,
tell a story this long? Then when you get to the last chapter, throw the book in the shredder.
yeah. They tried to put him in the corporate ministry for a minute, but I don't think that worked out.
Oh yeah, well that makes sense, I suppose.
But everybody was in that. Everybody was in that fucking clique. It was like the NWO. Jesus, like 30 fucking people in it.
So I fought around here on our last choice. We'll do this guy. We'll talk about him probably a little bit more than a little because there's a lot to say about the old man.
Oh,
But hang on 1 second. Bear with me here for 1 second. Damn it, my whole shit froze up. There we go. All right, are we ready? Are we ready for the main event for what, in my opinion, besides Kane and Undertaker, is the greatest supernatural character ever? It's Doug Damien. No, I'm just kidding.
oh,
This man right here, this man that we could talk about literally for an entire episode. Mankind, Mick fucking Foley. Now, for those of you who don't know, I just want to let you know he was actually born in 1965. In my opinion, he looks a lot older than that. Mick Foley has wrestled for besides Global, wait, and ECW, besides Global and ACW, every televised wrestling franchise in the country. And in
wow.
Japan, he was on every fucking TV out there everywhere.
Yeah, yeah. He wrestled hard and lived hard.
Mrs. Foley's baby boy, Cactus Jack, bang bang baby. Mankind was genius. And now here's something funny. Vince McMahon actually came out on record once and said, and I don't know where this comes from, but the only reason I hired Mick Foley was to show Jim Ross what it's like to have your heart broken. So
To have you
whatever
what?
that quote was, that he only hired Mick Foley to hurt Jim Ross.
Really?
Yeah. Now he worked with. Now they had their big Hell in the Cell, right? The thing that everybody wants to ask Foley and fucking Taker about till their dying day. The thing they hate talking about the most. What most people don't know is they spent like 3 years in a constant feud. House shows, little things, dark matches, little shits that you wouldn't even think about, but they were wrestling each other every single night for years. And then
Yeah.
on pay per views, it would get broke off so Taker could go off and do his thing. But Foley recalls not too long before Hell in the Cell, and they're talking in the back because Foley just went out there and lost to Undertaker every night. That was just, he figured that's my job, that's what I do, and that's what I'm going to do.
Yep.
And this was going to be a TV gig. And Taker said, no, tonight Foley's over. And that was it. He trumped McMahon, everybody. No, tonight Foley's over. And Foley said, what? Who, me? I'm going to win?
That wasn't
And
Hell in
that's
the
what
Cell,
happened.
was it? He lost Hell in the Cell.
No. That was just a TV. It was like just a regular old, I don't know, Superstars, whatever TV spot they did.
Oh, okay.
Because Taker's thinking was, that's enough, dude. This is Mick Foley. We have Mick Foley on the payroll. We could be making a lot more money off him. Let's let him be Mick Foley. Let's put him over and let's make it look like he can beat The Undertaker. So then people actually want to watch the pay per view matches. So tonight, Foley's over.
That's smart. Wow.
Yeah, well, that's business. That's basic business 101. So I love everything about Mick Foley, and I always have. I've never wanted to do any of his like spots. I know I got booked in almost as many hardcore fucking matches as this guy.
Yeah. Yeah. He. I'll say this. He's a great worker because he can.
He can
Yes.
go.
Yeah. He can go, and he's been involved. If you think about it, besides Undertaker, he's been involved in some of the biggest feuds in WWE. His feud with Triple H was great. That was a great feud. They went almost a year and a half, almost 2 years. And then him and The Rock was great. The Rock and Sock connection, and also they had their little thing with each other too. And Rock was just beating him with the chair.
Well, I mean, for Christ's sakes, dude, he after all is Cactus Jack, and just remember, dude, Cactus Jack went rounds with Kerry Von Erich, Terry fucking Funk, dude. He had a legend feud with Terry Funk. This guy's success rating goes so much farther back than just
Abdullah.
what he did with. Yeah. Oh, fucking Abby, that guy, man. That guy running around giving everybody hepatitis and just generally stinking up a ring. I don't know why Bruiser Brody had such a love thing for him. He just was like, yeah, I'll work him anytime. And why? Maybe because Brody could just go out there and throw hands all over Abby, and Abby just took it because what's he going to do? At the end of the day, Bruiser can kill him. And, Bruiser was getting him paid. So,
Yeah.
I mean, I'd do it. All right, Bruiser, what are you doing tonight? You going to beat me up some more, Brody, man? Let's go.
Cool. Let's do it.
And just make sure the check is in my name. Let's go.
Yep.
Actually, fuck a check. Give me my envelope.
$7.50.
This is fucking wrestling, dude. We don't do checks around here.
Yeah, because 9 out of 10 times is not going to fucking clear.
10 out of 10 times it's not going to clear. You kidding me? Oh, I got to move some money around, brother. Let me get back to you tomorrow. Oh, it's going to take a week, brother. Let me get back to you next week, brother. Oh, it's going to take 5 years. Motherfucker.
Dude, just forget about it. Jeez, I'll move on. Fuck.
Or we could go the Mustafa Saeed route and go to his fucking house.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mustafa, Warpath, me, fucking Eddie Davis tried to screw us. Remember that? I tell you that story?
We got a few minutes.
Did the show. Eddie Davis backdoored it. Everybody went to his fucking house to kill him. And he's like, guys, I swear to God, by the time you get back to Sacramento, your money will be at Western Union. And we took his ring truck with the ring in it as collateral, and then made him come to Sacramento to get it.
That's fucking awesome.
Keys are in the visor. It's parked here. Bye. Click. Got our money. We're out of here.
It made him come back. How far was the drive for him?
No, like maybe an hour-ish. Just kind of by Antioch.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, not too far. Like, we didn't have to put any money in the truck to get it back home, so it was cool.
Yeah.
God, I love Staffa. He's such a fun fucking dude, man.
He is. He was great when he's on our show. It was a good time. We had a good time.
I had a good time every time I fucking saw that fool, man. Oh, Wild Thing, you know what you brought. Dude,
Yeah.
I brought enough for us and Hustlers. So shut up. Let's go.
Fabe.
Fabian. So anyway, let's take us home with this has been WrestleShoot right here on the Antisocial Network. Guys, if you like raw podcasting, no restrictions, no censorship, no bullshit, you should get on over there at Real Antisocial. That's our Facebook gimmick. At Real Antisocial. So @ Real Antisocial. Give us a follow. Stay updated, man. Watch what we're doing here on WrestleShoot. Watch Ghosted. You're going to see Dots podcast with old Brock, and that's an actual legitimate podcast as a cartoon. It's fucking sick. And let's not forget Misbehave's new show, Red Rum. That's out here with us. We got Gutshank Theater. That shit's fun. I mean, there's so much play the tape. There are so many shows that we try to offer you guys over here. Such a variety of entertainment. And I'm sure you follow shittier podcast networks, so why not follow us? Fuck, what's the worst that's going to happen? At Real Antisocial. Do it. Do it!
Do it.
God damn it. Do it. Hey, do it. Do what?
Jack and Coke, do it. What? I don't have nice little voices. That's a character. You're like the little tycoon Texas.
Hey, kids from Texas, they think you're rolling on a horse. All right, guys, that's going to do it. We're going to get the FUCK up out of here. See, I spelled it that time to see if YouTube yells at me for how many times I said fuck this episode.
What? Fuck? What?
Fuck that. All right, guys, latest.